But what we're here to do today, we're going to do summer sausage charcuterie. I've been doing summer sausage for about, I've been doing sausage making for about 25 years. I can remember Doug and myself down in Greenville, we used to make our summer sausage and all kinds of breakfast sausage, smoked sausage, bologna, you name it. And making summer sausage, you know, you can go to the strength of making pâtés, terrines, anything of that nature. But when you're doing terrines and things like that, the difference is your meat will be a lot mixed. You know, you'll go through the process of grinding it, and then you're regrinding it to make sure that it's kind of in a liver formation. But what I've done here, I've put together a recipe for anyone that may want to try this in the future. But what I've done, I've taken, Chef Charles and I, we've taken some venison and cubed it up. We've taken some pork fat and a little beef fat. And what we're going to do, not to bore you all, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Have our venison here cut in cubes. I'm just going to run through the processor here. Beef fat. And you can use lamb, you can use veal, whatever you like. Rabbit, just straight up beef, if you like. And this is also a process. You know, this meat, once you grind it up, it has to go in the refrigerator for 24 hours for the curing process. When you're using the curing process, you want to use that crack powder that you use to prevent it from bacteria from growing, oxidation, and things of that nature. We're going to get all of this meat grinded here, and of course this commercial grinder, it's knocking it out real quick here. I have my seasoning right here. I've already taken all this seasoning right here and mixed it together. I have some ice water right here. I mix the ice water in with my seasoning. The reason being, you want all your seasoning to evaporate or dissolve rather, so you can mix it in with your meat seasoning, with all of your meat. So I'm gonna take my seasoning here and mix it in. And this has everything in it. And now what we're going to do, we're going to take this off, and I'm just going to add another. I'm going to take off the blade right here. Take off just that front blade right here, and then we're going to put this little chute on here to hold the casing. And this casing right here that's already been soaked in water, warm water. This is a Brussels casing to do the summer sausage. As you can look at the finished product in front of us here, I've already done a little homework and had one prepared for you guys to taste. So what I'm gonna do now, open up this case here. Slide this casing on. What I would have done, instead of go ahead and stuffing this casing right now, I would have taken this mixture right here and put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours. Kind of let everything marinate, let the process of the crack powder, you know, do your job, the curing process, 24 hours. This is the whole process of sausage making right here. This is kind of what you see at all of the meat houses. And as far as cooking is concerned, you know, you can smoke these. You can put them in a rack in the oven. The way we've done them, we put them in a rack in the oven and kind of just layer them in the oven and cook them on a low temperature till they reach an internal temperature of 156 degrees internally in the oven. What we're going to do here is tie this off. And this is the process that we use of doing venison summer sausages. This is the complete process. We put it in the oven. We put water in the oven to kind of help it contain this moisture, and start it off at about 200 degrees, then drop it down to about 180. Then you can use a probe thermometer to insert it until the internal temperature is 156 degrees. And once it reaches 156 degrees, you put it out room temperature, and then you put it in the refrigerator overnight or till the next day, and you can slice it, and there we have it.
What was the
Let
name
me
of
have that, I'll go put it in the refrigerator.
Sound good?
What was the name of the casing again?
That's the fibrosis casing. F-I-B-R-O-S. Fibrous, F-I-B-R-O-U-S casing. And you can pick those up at any of me house. You can go to a Sportsman Academy Sports. What's the name of the one I done Sycamore? Bass Pro Shop. They have all of it.
There's an online company called LEM.
LEM, absolutely. And you can also do the smoked sausage casing. Instead of me using this chute here, I'll use one a little smaller and just take the smoked sausage casing, and you put those in the water, let those marinate, and you use the same formation. You know, you slide it on, then you make the sausage, you twist it one way, and you twist it the other way. And you smoke those in the oven the same way. But if anybody would like to try them, it's the finished product, and you eat it with crackers, cheese, fruit, whatever. And if I want to take the same product here and make a pate, I would take the same product here and I would put a smaller grinder in to get the meat more minced, so it'd be like kind of like liver cheese formation, and slice it and take some gelatin, put some gelatin on top. There you have a pate.
If you're adding cheese to your sausage, at what point in the process would you add it?
If I was adding cheese to it, I would put the cheese in as soon as I run it back through. After the 24-hour process, I put the cheese in right when we getting ready to put it in the case.
Okay.
And you can do jalapenos, you can do cheddar cheese, smoked Gouda cheese, Parmesan cheese, whatever cheese you like.
And they make a lot of hard cheeses now too, that you can,
Absolutely.
all of them. That's got jalapeno.
That's like jalapeno. Yep.
Thank you, Chef.
All right.
Very good.
Is prawn powder number one or number two? I'm not sure.
Go ahead.
Is prawn powder number one or number two?
Number two.
Number two, yes.
Yes.
When you say number two, you mean in terms of the best, the quality?
No, there's two different kinds.
Yeah, you got a white and you got a pink.
Yeah, 10 to 10.
Yes.
So,
One of them's one and one of them's two. One of them's a nitrite, the other one's a nitrate.
Mine's a sodium nitrate.
that's the
So that's
number one.
number two, yes.
Number two.
So what situation would you be seeing, where would you?
It just,
Whether you cook it or not.
it just depends on whether you
If
want
you
to
cook
smoke
it,
it.
you use a one. If you don't cook it, you use a two.
Yeah,
I think that's right.
I mean, it's, you know, to me,
I gotta read that going.
I use the one in the two.
For
And-
either process?
For either process, I use the one in the two, and, when I did the smoked sausage, I noticed that it kind of discolored the meat a little bit, it gave it that true reddish pink color that we used to see versus, you know, you go to the store now, you get salami, it's white. You know what I mean?
It's just like bacon.
Yeah.
You look at bacon.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's white, it's not,
after you open it 2 days,
and they put all that stuff in it to, you know, it's a preservative, to keep all the different bacteria and stuff from going.